if you start like panting them, like dropping their drawers, is that legal? Like, could you do that?
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show. We have a great one planned for you today. Those woke lefties are definitely treading some serious water in the liberal pool of madness. But first, let's get on to just a few memes. Let's do it. All right, my friends, it is Meme Monday, so let's jump right into it. The first one is the left. Is it strange that my interests align with the media, big tech, big government, the wealthy elite, and big pharma? Well, I don't know. No, that's just a coincidence. I'm anti-establishment. Liberal Tears posted, does MAGA wear Nazi SS uniforms or KKK robes to support Trump? Okay, that's just an idiotic question. Let's see what somebody had to say. Jacob Hansen said, usually jeans and a t-shirt and work boots. Not sure if you've heard of them. Normal colored hair, easy to tell our gender. Hell, we'll even admit when we're wrong rather than just denying facts. Thanks for wondering what I'm wearing though, weirdo. That's funny. Chambliss said, I'm a transsexual looking for a good man. And Arn Anderson replied, look within. That's so true. All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at that liberal pool of madness, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
Look, I kind of know that we're all on the same page here, and we all know this, and I just kind of really wanted to say it out loud, my thoughts on this. But like, Republicans, conservatives, all those right-wing people, rats, from the lowest of the low blue-collar Republican up to government officials and even the president, they're all just really, really f***ing stupid. Like, oh my god, like, I know half of them, at least half the motherfuckers who are Republicans and conservatives on social media, all the different apps, or bots, definitely bots. But like, I've met some really, really dumb people, and they're all conservative Republicans. Like, it's fucking baffling. These people are like severely undereducated. It's fucking crazy. They're just extremely, extremely stupid, dumb people. And like, yeah, I'm gonna make a generalization that all conservative Republicans are f***ing just ignorant pieces of f***ing trash. They're rats and they're scum. And Grant and Sherman didn't go far enough. Stalin and the Allies didn't go far enough. Like, they're dumbass motherfuckers.
Well, at least I can talk for a minute and a half and not drop 10 F-bombs. Jeez Louise, dude, come on. Let's see what some other people are saying about this guy. Doku HLSD says, I don't care about the opinion of retarded clowns making up things that never happened. Well, that's that's probably true. Nunya Beeswax says, what are conservatives dumb and ignorant about? I was waiting for useful information. Well, Nunya, it's never going to come. Chad Desharlet, I have no idea. But Chad says, these morons can't even come up with one truth to support their insanity. And that's how it always is, right? Well, finally, the administration is going to be looking into Antifa and where all these dang funds are coming from. Of course, I'm pretty sure we know at least one super donor, which is Soros. I have no idea who else is. It's probably a lot of these NGOs and whatnot, but take a listen and see what Levitz has to say about it. It's pretty good.
The financial backing of these groups, particularly Antifa, is certainly something the administration is looking into aggressively. And the federal government has never really been mobilized or tasked with doing that. So we're kind of kickstarting that into gear. The FBI is working on it alongside the White House's Homeland Security Task Force. We have our intelligence community looking into this as well. And even the Secretary of Treasury is involved with these matters since they are financial in nature. And we will continue to get to the bottom of who is funding these organizations in this organized anarchy against our country and our government. It's a question the American people have been begging the answer for many years, and we're committed to uncovering it. And when we do, I'm sure you'll be one of the first people to know.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I do appreciate it. Let's get back to the show.
Bro, do you know how stupid you guys on the right look when you keep referring to Antifa as if it's an organization? Stop doing that. You're dumb. You're being dumb.
To all the MAGAs and anybody else claiming to be goth, punk, metal, anything of those natures and claim to be conservative, you are not. You're not part of the crew. You do not belong to us. All that music is anti-MAGA. All that music is anti-establishment and anti-GOP. I have been boot-kicking Nazis in the mosh pit since the late 80s. And I've continued to do it through the 90s and through the 2000s. And I continue my fight. I'm not doing it in the mosh pit anymore, but I'm doing it right now every single day. So if someone tries to claim they are conservative and punk or goth or any of that, they're poser. They're fucking lying. And any of you idiots that didn't know that about Green Day, hello? What do you think they changed the words to American Idiot about? It's about you idiots. So they can all off if they claim to be punk or anything, because you don't belong to us. We've been kicking y'all's asses out of here for a very long time. So don't with us.
Psycho Greaser says, imagine the emotional immaturity of a 60-year-old woman on TikTok claiming true ownership to a high school subculture trend that started 48 years ago in the 70s and using the term poser, a subculture so massively mainstream fashion that in 1995, a 13-year-old kid could walk into Hot Topics in any mall and buy their complete anti-establishment starter kit so they would fit in at school. Man, oh man, is that ever the truth? I tell you, that's funny. Susan C. Blankenheim says, I remember high school. She's still there. Yeah. Soki 23 says, so glad she cleared that up. And finally, Tires Are Round says, F off, Karen.
I use any bathroom I want. Cope. Also, it's really weird you care about what's in my pants. Do you guard your bathroom at home with equal scrutiny? Because if you do, that's really weird. But I bet you have condoms and maxi pads in your bathrooms alike.
October 18th, that's when Civil War officially is going to kick off in this country. It's no King's Day protest. Trump had a meeting with Kristi Noem, Pam Bondi, and TPUSA, and they're basically trying to label anybody that protests Trump, his policies, or his regime part of Antifa, which is domestic terrorists now. And he was saying yesterday, I mean, they pretty much went over everybody. Anybody that says anything about ICE, anybody that says anything about Trump, any of these policies are deploying the military in these cities. Anyways, if no King's Day is anything like the last one, it's going to be huge. And I think it's going to trigger him to invoke the Insurrection Act, which, you know, is martial law. And when martial law happens, the Gravy SEALs are going to have to come out because there's not enough military to police the entire United States. If you think the non-voters are just as divided as the voters, so we're about half and half down the middle, that's what officially triggers your civil war. That's my tinfoil hat theory. I hope it's not true. But I think as soon as the first person goes down, it's going to be on like Donkey Kong. It's a sad day in America.
And in regards to New King's Day, I just saw a video that talked about how Schumer basically has a plan to extend out this shutdown at least till New King's Day. Like, they could just turn it back on right now, but they want to cause as much pain as possible to the American people so they can use this crisis, because they never let a crisis go to waste, my friends. And so they're trying to just really amp up the level of distress and, you know, fear-mongering that they always fall back on. But yeah, they're not going to do anything until after this big, I don't know how big it's going to be, but this New King's Day, it's going to be on October 18th. So it'll be very interesting if right after New King's Day, all of a sudden the Dems are like, okay, we'll do it.
So I guess her shift is on. It's time to start begging for money. She's gonna relieve her sister. Have a little break. They got the same sign. They got clean clothes, clean socks. Nothing wrong with them. Gotta love it.
The truth is that radical Islamic extremists want every single freedom-loving American dead. Bottom line. They have proven over and over again that they are willing to do whatever it takes to kill just one American citizen, whatever it takes. And it isn't just happening overseas. It has been allowed to fester and is alive and well in our very own country, just waiting for the right opportunity to attack. It's coming.
I'm glad to see there's starting to be some push in banning Sharia law here in America, because I think if Sharia law is not allowed to be practiced, I don't think a lot of Muslims are going to stay. I came across this the other day, and I thought it was pretty funny, because I think we all know the truth. Let me share it with you. So this guy is 35 years old. He's Pakistani, and he decided to marry a Canadian woman slightly older than himself. And he's claiming, like, I didn't marry this lady for money or for nationality, because, you know, so he becomes a citizen of Canada. But let's check out his new bride and see what you think. There's no way that marriage is based on love. I'm sorry. It just isn't. Somebody said of this picture, it's what magnets are made for, and that might be true. However, I really have to admit that I'm really impressed with the quality of the craftsmanship here. All of these rings and piercings, they're evenly spaced, they're very symmetrical. It's actually kind of aesthetically pleasing in a way. I don't know. What do you think? I mean, it's very bizarre, don't get me wrong, but you can't deny the craftsmanship, my friends. So there was a walkout of students at Roseburg High in Oregon, of course, and it's because there was a trans that walked, or maybe it wasn't even a trans, maybe it was just a guy. I'm not exactly sure, but in any case, it was a guy, regardless, that walked into a woman's locker room, and everyone just said, no, this is not going to happen. And so now, apparently, the school board are threatening to suspend everyone that walked out. What are your thoughts? What do you think? Do you think these students should be commended for their courage and for their beliefs? Or do you think they should just, they walked out, so they need to be punished? I know. I think they should be commended. So let me know.
Come on, guys. I'm not gonna get hit.
You're a bot. You're a bot.
Damn, JC,
Y'all, what if we start panting ICE agents? Not even kidding. I've been trying to figure out a way to like how do you fight back against that without it being assault? And so I'm being so dead ass. If you start like panting them, like like dropping their drawers. Is that legal? Like, could you do that? Because I'm sure like their first reaction would be to pick their pants back up and then the person can run away. I'm not even joking. I'm so dead ass. Because I was thinking like water hoses or water guns, or like you can't do pepper spray because that's assault. You can't like hit or fight back, get in the way because yada yada yada. But what if like I went as far as like thinking like maybe we should start peeing on them? But that might be assault. But like I'm so dead ass. Is someone like tell me if that would be legal or not? I'm just throwing out ideas, guys.
What, are you retarded?
No,
I'm starving.
I don't got nothing
Make
for you,
double
bro.
no onions, you heard?
I don't got nothing for you, bro. How you end up out here, bro?
What'd you say?
How you end up out here?
You asking a lot of shit. You gonna get my McDouble?
I got you, bro. Yeah, let me get a quarter pounder with cheese.
Quarter pounder with cheese, the meal or that sandwich?
And a McDouble.
The meal or that sandwich, the quarter pounder?
Nah, let me get the quarter pounder meal.
Bullshit.
And let me get...
Fries and drink or not?
I want the combo.
Yeah, just a quarter pounder meal, that's it.
What kind of drink?
A Sprite.
Get me a McDouble combo, the combo.
That's it?
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I need.
Only one quarter pounder and a
Yeah, a
Sprite.
quarter pounder meal with a Sprite. That's it.
Second window.
All right.
12.25.
All right, thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, step right up for another amazing banger by Lex Blaze and Daddy Paul. Touchdown to Heathrow, DP and me, bro. About to hit the club and turn the shoot to a freak show. Look through the peephole, everybody geek, yo. Need to get girl with an extremely deep. See 6 midgets that be fighting, juggling. Maybe it's just me, cause my mind is struggling. Babes, boyfriend is acting like a clown. Know what's going down every time that we are down. Take a look through the peephole, yo. Everybody's getting geek, bro. Stop the hate and let them neeks know that we turn the club into a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club to a freak show. Turn the club, yeah, we turn the club to a freak show.
Take it home and put it in your trash. Who do you think's gonna pick it up here? Nobody. It just destroys the planet.
You just open up my door. You just open up my door. Yes.
That little grandma put a smile on my face, but I tell you, she's got a lot of balls for opening up a door of a stranger and throwing their trash back in their car. Lou on X says, "You will respect the planet because Grandma said so." Yes, of course we will. Betty says, "Grandma calling out litter bugs. Good job." Benjamin Lowen says, "So awesome. We need more of that." Yes, we do, Benjamin. Our producer found another video of this grandma taking care of business outside of her house, it looks like. And she is just as tough on litter, regardless of who's doing it. Take a look.
Don't you give me that look. You made this mess, you're gonna fix it. Pick it up, now. That's right, can first. Banana peel, pizza box, keep going. Claws work just fine. Every last crumb, you hear me? Good.
This next clip shows that women just aren't cut out to be beat cops. Again, they can do literally anything else on the police force, become detectives or whatever, but this next clip, it further proves my point that just let the men take care of all the crap that happens out on the streets.
I have to go. Get on the floor! No. Get on the floor now! No. Done nothing to you. You have. What did I do? What did I do? Tell me what I did. Tell me what I did. Leave me alone.
This next clip is from England, and I'm telling you, England is just disgusting, in my opinion. I don't have any desire to visit there anymore. So this old guy, apparently makes some kind of racial slur, and of course, in England, that could literally be anything. But the people on this train or subway or whatever bus, it looks like it might be a train of some sort. But anyways, they take it into their own hands to expel this guy. And just listen to this lady who's just chanting like some old hag witch. Choke him, choke him, choke him. It's pretty evil. I don't know. Take a look.
Come on. Get off. Choke him. Give him a choke. Choke him.
Meanwhile, over in China, the elderly are forcibly being taken off of public transportation if they do not have a smartphone. And the reason that's important is because the smartphone will identify that they have a vax card. So if they don't have a smartphone, they can't prove they've been vaxxed, and therefore they are not allowed to participate in normal functions of life. And this is exactly what the left wanted for all of us filthy animals that didn't get vaxxed. This is the kind of authoritarian control that they scream about President Trump having. Yet, if they are given a second to rule, to have power, they're going to do the same thing to us. So just keep that in mind. Check it out.
每辆公车车辆，这个阿姨没有带手机，没有健康码，她就要下车。这个老爷子可能也没带手机，没带手机的就不行，没有健康码全部下车。哎呀，这个时代造成。
If you sit down in front of it, if you sit down in front of it, sit down in front of
Everyone sit down!
Can I just ask, what's the difference between me wearing this and what a nun wears?
Well, nuns don't explode, for one thing. My son Mohammed was a martyr at 17. They blow up so fast. Gosh, it's so disgusting. Salty Goat says, nuns choose and aren't beaten if they don't. Yeah. Cloud says, nuns wear what they wear by choice, not by force. That's the difference. That's a big difference. Joe T says, it's not what she's wearing that's the problem. It's that they insist that all women need to wear it, or else.
Can we impeach him yet? Like...
It's time for Dave's Detox. I love when those the cats stick their face real close to the camera. I don't know why. It's the most hysterical thing. Oh gosh, no way. Nope.
Face the camera.
Ouch. Oh gosh. Ah.
Who could have eaten the pizza?
Who could have done it?
Luna, was it?
Oh, that's pretty cat. Is that like a squirrel or something? Aw, oh my gosh, that's so adorable. Oh my gosh, that's not. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Ouch. That's so funny. I don't know why that cracks me up so much. He's like, nope, you're done. You're done. Aw, look at a cute koala. Oh, gosh. dumping off the mouse. Not good. Oh.
Now, Chubba's brother. Chubba Wubba number 2.
They just found him on the beach? What? All right, my friends, that's it for today's episode. I do hope you enjoyed it. And for all those that subscribed, thank you very much. And if you hit that thumbs up, it really does make a difference in the algorithm. And for all those that decided to share the video today, well, that's just an extra bonus. And hey, listen, before you take off, there's going to be a couple videos showing up like right around here. Check those out. I think you'd really like them. And until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated. And until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.